generally, if it is a puppy, then what I usually do is have someone do my puppy program. And that program is roughly about 8-9 sessions where I go to the family's home. And I really feel that is the best way to teach a puppy first, as opposed to the group lessons. Group lessons definitely serve a purpose, but mainly I feel group lessons are best for socialization. And I also feel there's other ways to get socialization. So I prefer the private in-home type training at the person's home. And that's where I would come. Usually it's once a week, it can be every other week, but you try to stay on a consistent schedule so there's no real loss in momentum. And typically the first session, to give you an idea, what that usually involves is primarily a lesson on dog behavior. Because especially if this is a first-time dog owner, it's very important that they understand what really dogs are about. So I talk a lot about dog behavior and about the idea that dogs are part of a pack and now they are their dog's pack. And have people have a good understanding of why that is so important to have the dog feel that it's part of the pack. And, we talk for a while about that. People always have lots of questions. Usually questions are about the annoying puppy behaviors, such as the jumping and the biting, the teething, that kind of thing, the stealing of objects. And of course, housebreaking is typically a very, very big issue for, new puppy owners. So my private in-home training deals with all of those things. And then the sessions after that each week, we usually will go over what we've talked about the week before. Say that on the first session, we might teach the dog to come and to sit, because I do basic dog obedience training for the most part, and that involves the come, sit, lie down, stay commands, helping people deal with distractions. And the stay command in particular is very important over the weeks, because that command is really what helps the dog learn patience. If your dog has patience, then you can have a life. Because if your dog doesn't have patience, it's primarily going to be constantly asking you for attention or asking you to have its needs met. So we want to find a balance. We don't want to, totally cater to our dog at every moment, and then we don't want to neglect our dog.